Welcome to Primary YPWW Lesson 5. I do not own the rights to this music. Today's topic is Abraham builds an altar unto the Lord in Bethel. The lesson scripture is coming out of Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 through 3, verses 8 through 9, and then Genesis chapter 13, verses 1 through 4. The memory verse. And there he built an altar unto the Lord and called upon the name of the Lord. And that's Genesis chapter 12, verse 8. The target for today's lesson. Abraham built an altar unto the Lord at Bethel, the house of God, to bless and worship him. Bethel is known as the house of God. It is the place of worship. It is where many sacrifices and offerings are given to the Lord. The church is also called the house of God. It, too, is a place of worship. Inside every church, there is an altar. The pastor invites you to come to the altar and says to leave your burdens there. He says to worship the Lord on the altar. The altar is the place inside the church where you can come to Jesus and thank him. Abraham built an altar for God where he worshiped. One day, a man named Abraham was called by God. The Lord told him to leave his homeland and the people there who did not serve him. The Lord promised to bless him. He would make Abraham's name great and would give him great wealth. All families of the earth would be blessed because of Abraham's faithfulness. Abraham believed and did what God said. The Lord appeared to him, saying, "Unto thy descendants I will give this land." And that's Genesis chapter 12, verse 7. Abraham was very thankful, so he built an altar for God. He continued to travel, and between the cities of Bethel and Ai, he built a second altar for the Lord. Everywhere he went, he worshiped and honored God by building an altar. A famine forced Abraham to live in Egypt for a time. The Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, liked Abraham's wife, Sarai, so she was taken into the Pharaoh's house. He gave Abraham great wealth because of her, but the Pharaoh later learned that Sarai was Abraham's wife. So he told both of them to leave Egypt and continue their travels. When he left Egypt, Abraham was very rich and had silver, gold, and many animals. He went back to Bethel and up to the place where he had first made the altar. There he called out to the Lord. Abraham talked to God, and the Lord answered him at the altar in Bethel. Sometime later, God changed Abraham's name to Abraham, which means father of many nations. This name change was a sign of God's promise to Abraham. The questions for today's lesson. Number 1. Did Abraham make sacrifices and offerings at Bethel? And what did God promise him there? Number 2. Between what two cities did he build the altar? And do churches have altars today? Number 3. Abraham leaves Egypt very rich. What 3 kinds of wealth did he have? And number 4. Name something you can do at the altar in your church. The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.